Good afternoon, TBC Philippines. This is Nolly Ravel, one of the many voices of TBC. Yeah, in the Philippines. You see, I'm here now in the Palawan pawn shop. Yeah, there's no people. No, no people going there. So, thanks God, I get the money. So that one of our member, for her the month of April maintenance, of course, and she also uh, give her advance payment in the month of May. No, okay. Thank you for that. I'm trying to speak English. Sorry, I hope you understand. No, I mean, please to understand. Um, I'm Tagalog, but I'm trying this. Anyway, I'm wearing mask because if you go up in your home, this is the one of the rules here in the Philippines. You can wear the mask. So this is it. Uh, Yesterday, our meeting with the TV said the creator and the admins is one of the agenda is about that there's a lot of inquiry maybe is what inquiry or clarifications of uh, our members, of our member actually about the mass adoption team. Well, about the requirement to be a mass adoption team. Uh, Maybe many of us, not many of us, our team are thinking why they have a requirement. But right, the creator is right. The requirement before he lands the mass adoption team, the requirement also is already posted in our the KCB in our blogs, and I also read this. When I read it, before the launch of this mass adoption team, one thing I already apply it is the broadcasters, because I read that one to be a team A, you have a broadcasters also. That's why if you notice, we have a group of broadcasters in the Philippines. Okay, that's one thing to tell you that I was reading these blogs early in January. That's why we create a lot of broadcasters here. That's the requirement. Now we are here in mass adoption team implementation, or to implement the mass adoption team. Of course, another requirement, not another, this is the requirements written in the blogs. Broadcasters, to recruits, to get merchants. That's the requirement, because we have to understand, we as the team A, we are the one team A to fulfill the full program of TBC from the to finish this, like for example, to finish this distribution phase. It's a very important of our program now to empty the wallet TBC admin. So when we say empty the wallet TBC admin, one of this is recruiting, and of course to find my chance. Okay, so now again, for me, I encourage to all of us that before we complain, maybe this time around we have to apply just like the military motto, to be first before you complain, because we have running out of time now. So we have to obey, we have to work, we need to action actually in this program. So the requirement for now is it's very easy to get to. If you imagine, if we realize, all of us, to get 2 new members month of May up to June, for example, by July we have 111,000. We have 111,000, all of us, to get 2 in May and June. For example, by July we have already 333,333. So imagine, if you imagine that program, TBC admins, you must conclude that this mass adoption team can have a right, be authorized to fulfill the program of TBC admin in this 2020 to 1 billion. No? So that's it. This the group team A is the we are in a team A where we as an admin, we are now the frontliners of this program to fulfill the TBC dreams, no, which is to get 1 billion, stabilize 1 billion, so that we can proceed to the economic phase program. Okay, so I think all you have to do is, just like admin says, if you are admin, stop being negative. Second, because we are admin now, think, talk, or act like a billionaires. Okay, so this is the parameter now we have, and let's apply it to ourselves, every one of us. Okay. Anyway, in terms of beneficials, we the first as a team A to receive that benefits. Anyway, there's a lot of benefits now. If you get 2, you have the Bitcoin bounty. If you get more than 2, you have a lot of Bitcoin bounty. So all the requirements that provide our TBC creator to us as admin, that's very beneficial to us. Very beneficial to us. Okay, so I hope my little contributions is to all of us. My advice is we follow the instructions of our TBC creators, and maybe we can apply at least one of their attitudes. Now, for me, the attitudes of admin that you apply to everybody is the way how to show the love and respect. If I feel it. So maybe this one also I ask to everybody as an admin, we show our love and respect to our group. Thank you. And I hope you understand my English. Thank you so much. Bye. This is Nolly. Thank you. Thank you, admin.